Hello guys, this is Siva here again. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining the part 2 of the V75 strategy. Okay, so if you are just coming across this video for the first time, I will advise you check the part 2 of this particular strategy in the description below. Okay, there was a video I made on this particular strategy where I explain how to take trade based on the indicators. Okay, so in this video now, I'm going to be going deeper. So if you are just coming across it for the first time, I will advise you go check the part 1 first before coming to watch this one. Okay, so just check the description below. I drop a link to that video. Okay, so that's it guys. So for this strategy, I'll be explaining a different approach, okay, which is the introduction of the candlestick patterns. Okay, I'll be showing you guys how to use candlestick patterns to trade with this particular strategy. Okay, it will not be based on only indicators anymore. Okay, I'm going to be using some few price actions, which is the indicator the candlestick patterns. Okay, so if you are excited to see me do that, make sure you like this video, and if you are just coming across this channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post powerful strategy like this, you get notified immediately guys. Alright, so that's that about that. Let's go back to the main topic. Now I'm going to be showing you guys my favorite candlestick patterns which I use. Okay, me personally I use to trade whenever it comes to V75. Okay, and these candlestick patterns, I've observed them and I see that they mostly occur in the market. Okay, whenever in the market go to an overbought or an oversold level, these candlestick patterns they mostly occurs. Okay, those are the candlestick patterns I look for in the market before taking an entry personally. Okay, so I'm going to just show you that now. Okay, I made a screenshot to those this candlestick pattern, so I'm just going to take you to my phone gallery now and show you those candlestick patterns. This is the first candlestick pattern I look for in the market before taking an entry. Okay, this is something like this. Okay, we got this candlestick pattern the spinning top. Okay, this is a bearish spinning top candle. Okay, so this is one of the candlestick pattern I look for in the market before taking an entry. You can see it. I'm using a black and white candlestick pattern here. Okay, so whenever you see it in a black color like this, it's called the bearish spinning top. And whenever you see it appear maybe something like this, let me show you. Whenever you see it appear maybe something like this, okay, something white like this, okay, it's called the bullish spinning top. Okay, so that's how it can appear. So whenever you see it, it doesn't matter, just forget about the color. Whenever you see it appear, let's say you are on a downtrend. Okay, you are on a downtrend, the price is on a downtrend like this, and then on your indicator window, okay, for example, on your indicator window, price has gotten to the overbought level. Okay, and then on the main chart you see something like this. So what you need to do is to wait for this candle pattern to show. Okay, so whenever you see something like this particular candlestick pattern here, whenever you see it appear and you see that on your indicator window price has gotten to the overbought level too, and this thing appear, what you need to do now is to wait. Okay, you don't just enter based on this candlestick pattern. Okay, you wait for a bullish, okay, a bullish candlestick like this to appear. Okay, the next, just wait for the next candlestick. If it's bullish, okay, which means in my case now I'm using a black and white background. Okay, so maybe your own chart, your own MT5 may be showing red and green. Okay, so if your own is showing red and green, you wait for the next candle. If the next candle is green, okay, which means it's a bullish candle, so It's when you see the green candle that you take an entry, okay? But if you see the next candle is maybe red, you don't go in, okay? You just wait till you see maybe a green candle, then you take your entry, okay? So whenever you see, what I'm trying to say in general is whenever you see something like this, you see this spinning top, and then the next candle is white or green based on your own background, okay? That is when you take your entry, okay? Whenever you see it like this, then you take your entry from this point down to the upside, okay? As you can see now, immediately this bullish candle appear, the remaining one they start going up, okay? You can see how it start reversing, okay, from a downtrend to an uptrend. Okay, so let me show you a bearish example too. You can see here, after the spinning top appear, the next candle was a bearish candle. You can see it was black, okay? In your case it may be red, okay? So immediately it appears, the market start reversing, okay, from an uptrend to a downtrend, okay? So in this case, maybe you are looking on the indicator and the price gets to this zoom like this, okay? If you are using an indicator, okay, to support this, you make sure that the indicator gets to the overbought level here, okay, before you look out for this candlestick patterns, okay? So immediately it gets to that zone, so you wait for this candlestick patterns to show. So if you see something like this, then you enter for a sell, okay, and then you sell downward. So that's it for this spinning top. Let me show you another example with another candlestick pattern I look for, okay? So this is one of the candlestick pattern I look for before taking an entry, okay? So here is another one. I call this one the bullish engulfing, okay? The bullish engulfing is when the next candlestick pattern that form is a bullish candle and is greater than the previous bearish candle, okay? You can see this was a bearish candle, and then the next one that form is bigger and longer than the previous bearish candle, okay? And it must be green or white before taking an entry. If it's black and it's bigger than this previous black one, that doesn't count, okay? It must be white, okay, and it must be like longer than the previous one, okay? So if you see something like this, okay, that is called a bullish engulfing, okay? Likewise, you can see the bearish example here. You can see the previous candle was a white candle, which is a bullish candle, okay? In your own case it may be black and green. So if you see something like that, and the next candle that form is a bearish candle and is longer than the previous bullish candle, that is showing you, that is telling you that a bearish engulfing has formed. So what you ought to do now is to take an entry from immediately that candle close, okay? You don't enter immediately you see it forming, okay? You wait for it to finish closing. When immediately it close, that's when you should enter. So you enter from this point and then you write the trend down, okay? So that's the second candlestick pattern I look for in the market. And then my favorite is this one. Most traders they are giving it different name, but I don't like confusing myself, so I look for something simple. So the simple name I like to call it is the hammer head, okay? I call it the hammer candle, okay? Most traders they call it the spinning let's say the standing man, the doji and all that, but I just simply call it the hammer, okay? It's called the hammer head or the standing man, okay? It depends on how it appears, sha. If it appears like maybe at the end of a downtrend like this, it's called the hammerhead. And then if it appears, let's say in at the top of the uptrend like this, something like this, and it appears like this, then you can call it the standing man, the hanging man, sorry. So all that doesn't matter. What I want you to know is just know the sign, okay? Just know the sign, how it forms, the pattern, okay? So if you see something like this at the end of a downtrend, okay? If you see something like this, it means the market is about to reverse, okay? It's about to change direction. So if you see something like this and your indicator is showing you that price has gotten to the overbought level and then this hammerhead appears, what you should do is to wait for it to finish forming, and if it closes, the next candle that appears, okay, you should take your buy entry from that candle and then you ride it to the uptrend, okay? So that is it about this. Let me show you a bearish example, okay? This is a bearish example, guys. You can see there's a price has gotten to the overbought level right here. So the next thing you do now is to wait for this candle to form. Immediately it forms, okay, the next candle that start forming, you enter from that candle and then you ride it down, okay? So that is it for this candlestick patterns. So let me show you an example using our MT5, okay? Okay guys, we are back to our MT5 chart. Now let me show you some example of what I'm trying to explain earlier. Now you see that you have gotten to the overbought level here, okay, based on the indicator. Now what you should do now is to wait for your candlestick pattern to form, okay? So you look here on your main chart. Now you see that something like the spinning top is showing right here, okay? Now you can see that it's a bullish spinning top that formed here. Now what you should wait for is the next candlestick pattern that will show if it is a bearish or a bullish, okay? Now you can see that it's a bearish, okay? You can see that it's a bearish, and now you can see with this now you can take your entry. You can take your entry, and you can see that here also you can see something like a bullish engulfing right here. Sorry, a bearish engulfing. You can see because the previous candle here was a bullish one, and then the next one was a bearish one, okay? You can see all this now is telling you that the market is about to reverse, okay? It's about to change trend from an uptrend to a downtrend, okay? So with these candlestick patterns now, you can take a decision to enter and then you ride the trend down, okay? Let's say you miss this one. You can see here, you can see something like a shooting star here, okay? You can see something like a shooting star here. I failed to make mention of it when I was explaining it earlier, okay? But you can see it. You hope you understand. You can see it's a shooting star. You can see it here. You can also enter from this one after maybe this one finish forming. You can enter from this side and then you ride the trend down, okay? So what I'm trying to say now is that first of all, you wait for your moving average to get to the overbought level first, okay, before you start looking for these candlestick patterns to form, okay? So immediately it gets there, then you start looking for the candlestick patterns, okay? Let me show you guys another example quickly because this video is already long, so I don't want to waste much of your time. Now let's say price has gotten to the oversold level right here. Now you can see that. Now what we do now is to wait for a candlestick pattern to form, okay, so that we take our entry. Now you can see that something like the bearish spinning top has formed here, okay? You can see that, guys. You can see, and then you wait for your next candlestick if it's going to be a bearish or a bullish, okay? Now you can see that also that is a bearish candlestick pattern that form here, okay? So now what is that telling you? It's telling you that the market is about to go up, and as you can see the market went up, okay? It's just, this thing is simple, okay? Once you have a simple understanding of what the market is doing, you won't have any problem trading. Okay, so you can see that for yourself. Let me show you another example again. Let me show you another sweet example using the spinning top. Okay, so guys, for the bearish engulfing, here is a sweet example. You can see the previous candle was a bullish one, and then the next candle that formed was a bearish long candle that engulfs the previous bearish one. You can see how it's longer than that previous bearish, and then the next thing that happened, it starts going down. Okay, and first of all, before you look for that, you need to allow price or the moving average to get to the overbought level first, and then you write it down. Okay, so I don't need to explain much for you. You already know. Now for the shooting star or dodgy or whatever you may call it, you can see here this is a bearish shooting star, and also a bullish and a bearish shooting star appearing here. What is this telling you? It's telling you that the market is about to reverse. Okay, and now you can see that it all happened at the overbought level right here. Okay, when the moving average has gotten to the overbought level, it all happened right here. Now after that happened, you can see that the market starts reversing. Okay, so guys, this three candlestick, it works. They appear most of the time in the market. Okay, so with this blue support and resistance I introduce, you can like maybe use it also without waiting for price to get to the overbought level. Okay, without waiting for price to get to the overbought level, maybe when price gets here and it start approaching the support and resistance line here, you can also look for this candlestick pattern, and then you can still buy from this place. Okay, or you can sell from this place based on the support and resistance line here. Okay, so that's why I say if you are coming across this video for the first time, you should check the part 1, because in the part 1 I explain how you can use the support and resistance line here to your advantage. Okay, I explain all that in the part 1. So if you are just coming across this video for the first time, you make sure you check that. Okay, so this strategy is simple. I try to make it as simple as I can, so I hope you guys understand the few points I'm trying to make here. So I'm going to stop this video here now, because it's getting long and I don't like that. So that is it, guys. That is it. If you don't understand anything, you make sure you rewind the video and check it out. And any question you have, you can drop it at the comments below. Okay, and then I'll attend to you. So that's it, guys. I see it for this. For the zoom level, I think I've already made mention of that in the part 1. So you check it. And for the settings, if you check the part 1, you get the settings for this video too. So I don't think there's anything more to do. So that's it, guys. Wish you all luck. See you.